having understood the provisions that require under the Companies Act that require valuation by a registered valuer, let us now focus on important provisions relating to valuation under the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code requiring valuation by a registered valuer. So, Section 46, valuation of avoidable transactions. I am sure those of you who have read about Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code will remember that there's a thing called avoidable transaction. That means before the application for the resolution of the corporate debtor was filed with the NCLT, it is possible that the corporate debtor or his promoter or the director may have entered into certain avoidable transactions. So to determine whether those avoidable transactions should have really been avoidable transaction, Section 46 requires valuation to be done by registered valuer. Section 59, which is on the voluntary liquidation, Section 59, subsection 3, clause B, subclause 2. In case of voluntary liquidation, also there is a requirement for the application for the voluntary liquidation that has to be filed by the company with the NCLT. That application has to be supported by valuation from a registered valuer. Then you have Regulation 27 of the IBBI Corporate Insolvency Resolution Process Regulation that requires appointment of 2 registered valuers. So as per the Regulation 27 of the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, CIRP resolution, Regulation 2016, whenever an interim insolvency resolution professional is appointed, IRP is appointed, immediately he is required within 7 days of his appointment, but not later than 47th day, he is supposed to appoint 2 valuation professionals. And the prime job of these 2 valuation professionals is to give the valuation which is based on the 2 premises that we discussed in the beginning, that is valuation as a going concern and valuation as a liquidation on the liquidation premise. So that is the requirement of Regulation 27 of IBBI CIRP Regulation 2016 that requires valuation to be done by registered valuers. Regulation 3(1)(b) subclause 2 of IBBI Voluntary Liquidation Regulation 2017, report of valuation initiation of liquidation is to be done by the registered valuer. According to Regulation 38 Subregulation 1 Clause C Clause 4 of IBBI Voluntary Liquidation Process Regulation 2017, final report prior to dissolution also needs to be supported by a report from a registered valuer. Regulation 26 of the IBBI Fast Track IRP again would require appointment of registered valuer. So remember, the normal CIRP process or the Fast Track CIRP process, the difference is in terms of duration. That means the normal CIRP process is expected to be finished within a period of 330 days, and that period is much lower in case of the Fast Track IRP process. Right. So with this, we cover the valuation provisions as per the Companies Act and as per the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code.